I think Ceres, isn't that the Roman name for Demeter, who is the goddess of harvest, and also where cereal comes from? Let's see. Burning Abyss. No, first I'm going to do this one. I fucking hate Burning Abyss. But that guy in particular was not very good at running Burning Abyss. Okay, this deck didn't last very long. I don't know what this guy was running. I think he was like an avid Yu-Gi-Oh! The original Duel Monsters fan, because this deck was convoluted as hell. Let's see. I sent one. That's nice. A Beckoning Light and a Vanquishing Light. So, yeah. Vanquishing Light's very useful. He set a field spell face down. What? Okay, well, anyway. So, what I went ahead and did was sent the Felis and then brought back Raiden, I believe. Yeah. Main phase mill, which is always very good. Okay. And so, yeah, Minerva got a mill again. Unfortunately, it was just a second Lumina. But now I got a tune, and I can pay 1,000 life points, banish that. Okay, and attack directly for, what, 44? Then main phase, or end phase. Oh, very nice. So, Outcomes Judgment Dragon in my hand, and Wolf to the field. Okay, that was pointless. Anyway, Michael, pay 1,000, banish. Didn't even need to summon the Judgment Dragon, but I could have. And then this guy is like, well, my deck sucks, I'm quitting out. And he did. Okay, Burning Abyss, and this is my last one. Well, this is my last match, because this was also best 2 out of 3. Let's see. I'm going first, so I could obviously charge the Light Brigade is what I would go for first. Go for the one Lightsworn that there's only one in my deck of, and then put it into the grave, so that way I've got one of my Lightsworn monsters that I know I'll never see again that has a different name in the grave, if that makes sense. So anyway, charge, start milling, solar, start milling again. Between solar recharge and charge the Light Brigade, I just put 1, 2, 3 Lightsworns in the grave, and possibly 4, but I wanted Wolf on the field. And then what I can do is I could summon a Lila and mill 3 cards, or you could set a Raikou and a Judgment of the Lightsworn. What do I do? What did I do? Okay, so I went ahead and did that. Okay, very nice. So I milled during that turn. Unfortunately, I just sent a Judgment Dragon. That's fine. But I got a Felis, and she was sent by the effect of a Lightsworn monster, so she gets special summoned. So now this guy didn't know really what he was doing. This might have been his first time Burning Abyss, maybe. But I do know that Burning Abyss are good. They have lots of potential. It's just that this guy, unfortunately, wasn't utilizing it to the best of its ability. So, yeah, I'll just go ahead and let him do his thing. So he goes ahead and he attacks Felis because he knows that Felis can destroy Dante. So he doesn't want that to happen. So I was like, okay, go ahead. Alright. My turn. So now what I can actually do is I can use Lila's effect, pop one of his back row, then overlay for, what's it called? Minerva. Activate Judgment of the Lightsworn so I can put it at the top of my deck. Activate Minerva's effect during the main phase to mill, allowing me to get a Judgment Dragon in my hand. I'll do that. Okay, so out comes another Felis. Very nice. And, oh, there's even a Cephalon in the grave. So activate this. Activate Minerva's effect. Oh, wait, did I already, maybe I already did. Anyway, so I didn't do that, but because I had a Felis, now I get to pop her to pop Dante and mill 3 cards, so I will get a Judgment Dragon to my hand. Okay. And of course Dante gets to add shit to his hand as well. Alright, so I'm not ready to summon the Judgment Dragon quite yet, because I don't want to blow up the field with Minerva on it, and if this is like a Mirror Force, I don't want my Judgment Dragon to get Mirror Forced. So activate, send 3 cards, attack, attack, set the Divine Wrath, very good card, and we'll see what happens. My Preparation of Rites. Okay, so he goes for this guy. So this guy gets an effect when he's sent from the field to the grave. You get a target card on the field and send it to the grave. So even if I Divine Wrath it, which I'm about to Divine Wrath it, Okay, see, he used that effect to discard a card, and he would have reduced this thing's attack. But I decided to negate it by discarding... What did I discard? Okay, useless card trooper. Negated it, it went to the grave, and it sent this. Unfortunately, it was not destroyed by a card effect, so Minerva doesn't get an effect. No, it doesn't matter. It's main phase 2. Okay, and then that gets added to the top of the deck. Now it's my turn, so here's what's going to happen. Judgment Dragon's going to hit the field. It's going to destroy everything. I'll get a draw card from Card Trooper, and then I can... So this guy's dead. Yeah, go ahead and add it. I don't go for that. And then he saw that that was more than enough attack to destroy him because I was special summoning. So he was like, fuck that shit. It's really weird, though, because it was the best 2 out of 3. I was like, you surrendered, but you didn't really give yourself a chance, I suppose. But then we went into duel 2. So this was best 2 out of 3, where the first 2 duels were the deciding factors. There was no third duel. But I guess he let me go first. Okay, how nice of you. He let me go first. Okay, I did not mill a single Lightsworn, unfortunately. But I went for a Raikou? Okay, yeah, I went for a Raikou because that way I could activate Judgment of the Lightsworn during his turn, and then Raikou could mill during his turn. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what he's got. Special summon. Alucard, he destroyed that, but I decided to activate it, put it on the top. He attacks, destroy one of his back row, mill, get Judgment Dragon. Unfortunately, I won't be able to summon it anytime soon. Well, I've got 3 of them, but I need an extra one. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I was going to go for Raiden and activate the effect so I can get over it, but he negated the effect, and I was like, shit. Okay, well, I still have Vanquishing Light at least, but it doesn't matter. We destroyed it. So go ahead and send it. Okay, so he sends it back to the deck. It's whatever. He had to discard a card in the process. Okay, attacks. Yeah, I don't know. This guy was just like all over the place, in my opinion. Okay, summon. It can get over at 2100. Mills 2 cards. Okay, I still can't summon Judgment Dragon yet. But if he destroys, okay, he still has it. I can summon this dude or not. Oh, Minerva. Okay, very good. Activate her effect. Mill 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Summon. Go ahead and attack. Whatever. Attack. Attack. Set back into light. Okay, very nice. And just wait. Okay, he's got nothing really going on here, so... Obviously, I can just use Judgment Dragon's effect if I wanted to. Pop everything, pay 1,000 life points, pop everything, summon a second Judgment Dragon, attack directly for 6,000. And there you go. So that is Lightsworns in a nutshell. Very good deck. I mean, anyone can really run this deck. It probably takes 3 to 4 duels for you to understand why this thing is so fast. If you just do it right, send the correct things to the grave. Let me show the deck off one last time. There, shit music. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Alright, so there is... These are the cards in the extra deck. I mean, they're the same from the Tech Force special video that I showed on my other account. But this is what you essentially have. The 2 Cephalons, 2 Metons, 3 Judgment Dragons, 2 Celestias. Very good card. 3 Wolves, of course. 2 of this guy just cuz, 3 of the Janes because it's a Lightsworn. You need a shit ton of monsters in this deck. Just FYI, I have 41 monsters. And 30, let me see, 4, 6, so that would be 35 of them are Lightsworn monsters. No, 33 of them are Lightsworns because I forgot about Honest. But anyway, 3 Janes, 3 Raidens, very good card because you can mill during the main phase too. And even though I've got 3, 6, 8 tuners in this deck, it's more than enough. Like, you don't need more tuners. You might think, oh shit, I'm not going to be able to tune that often, but you are. First of all, whenever this chick goes to the grave, by a monster effect, she summons herself. You draw into this chick often enough. Lumina is a Lumina, you can search for her, very nice, and she's a Monster Reborn. You can always get your tuners whenever you need them. Lila, that's your MST. Erin, she gets rid of marshmallows that are face down. You know, any face down monster, any defense position monster that you want to, before the damage calculation, send back to deck. Very good card. Plus, it's just another Lightsworn name. Felis, it's another Lightsworn name, plus it's got a great effect, plus it's a level 4 tuner. 2 Honest because it's honest. 3 Luminas. This chick used to be at 1 for a reason. Absolutely run 3 of her. 3 Minervas. 1 of this chick just because she's a Lightsworn monster. 2 Card Troopers because it's so good for the extra mill. And if you mill a Felis or a Wolf, they get to be special summoned. Raikou because it's Raikou. Solar Recharge, Raigeki, Foolish, 2 charges because you can now run 2. 3 Beckoning Lights to get back your beefy monsters like these guys up here. Judgment of Lightsworn because you saw what it did. Vanquishing Light because this thing can stop Exceed summonings, stop Synchro summonings like it's no one's business. I love it. It can also stop Contact Fusions like Geyserus. And then Divine Wrath because you never want a Quasar activating its effect. Or anything else really. And then I'll just briefly go over what those ones are with my mouse. Wyvern for the OTK. You didn't really see me summon Wyvern because I didn't want to. Goyo. My other level 6 inflicts piercing damage. I've used him before, but I didn't need to because Cephalon, when he came out, he just punched a giant hole in my opponent. But in case you need to overlay your Medon and Cephalon that you just summoned, you can punch another 2,000. He's good. I hardly ever use him. Minerva, you saw her, and then Gaga Cowboy for the extra burn at the end. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I will talk to y'all next time. Enjoy Tag Force special translations that are coming out. And thanks, Erica, for all your help. See ya.